Hey guys, it's me Giovanni, and today, this is gonna be my last video talking about Velma, the HBOMax Scooby-Doo spin-off prequel whatever show, um, and well, for now at least, until something else comes up about it, because people are still talking about it. Like I said, the ratings went down to 6%, but now the critic score is at 57%. And I was like, I knew that something was up. Because I saw the previous critic scores were 53 or 50, but now it's up 57, and I'm just like, why can't people just stop wrapping up the critic views or score or whatever of the tomato meter? So I'm of course back on Seppo with Justin, because come on, I still love the guy, but as a person, and I just need to briefly show you a bit of stuff. So I gave him this new ears and tail that I found from my favorite custom content creator on Zeppo, Little Witch, and the tail is sort of bouncy, but overall I think it's great, and the ears wiggle as well, and look at them. Just look at them. Every single time I try to do Justin as a werewolf with a fuzzy looking tail, or ears, it just makes him more fluffy. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but do you think he's fluffy? Do you really think he's that fluffy? I would think so. But anyways, back to Velma. So, Velma, Mindy Kaling, I just don't know what's with her. She's, like I said in previous videos when I talked about her, she's a narcissist, she's another bitch, she's a slut, she's a whore, just every single insulted name in the book about a woman like her. And this woman, I feel like she's even worse than the old lady that I talked about in one of my previous videos. I feel like she's even worse than anyone else that I have encountered online, because I don't know what's her problem, especially the fact that she has this weird love relationship with white men. Like, why? Like, why? Why, Mindy? Why? Why do you have to be such a disgusting person to society? Probably because no one cares about you, and you have an unknown husband who randomly had a baby with you. No, wait, scratch that. 2 children. 2 children. You also sexually assaulted a man, an actor, and you're basically just a terrible person. You're racist and disgusting, and you have power over others of your own kind, and you despise them, but you're also one of them, and okay, I just need to say this loud and clear. I feel like Mindy should be accountable for her actions, but I feel like she isn't, because like any other person that I have seen, they do not take accountability for their actions. Even if they do an apology, especially if it says taking accountability, I pretty much know that it's gonna be false. They're not gonna apologize in the slightest. It's just fake. And people are just getting tired of them. And I know that people might get tired of Velma. I just want everything to just drop on it. And Velma to die. Not the character, but the show. The show. Like, all of this was brought up from Warner Bros. Discovery, and now Mindy Kaling, of course, self-inserts herself into these projects and just makes herself a terrible person, because that's who she is. I honestly don't know what's with people. I have said this a bunch of times, but I do not know what's wrong with people. I do not know what's wrong with this world and its society and its generation that we live in, even though some of the stuff people now get used to, that are good things, but at the same time, I still have mixed feelings about it, especially with certain people and characters. Of course, Velma being a lesbian. Now, I do not hate it. However, she was in a relationship with Shaggy, and since I do realize that there's such a thing as alternate universes or the multiverse, that Velma can be whatever she wants, except, if it also involved her skin color, which people do not like as well, especially Indian girls and women as well. So Velma and her friends Stephanie, Fred, and Shaggy are themselves. They have always been white. I'm not trying to be racist, but still, it's absolutely ridiculous how they race swapped the characters, except for Fred, of course. I just think that Mindy just needs to stop with this bullshit, because it is not doing her justice. It's making it worse. And Velma just needs to die. The show just needs to die. Like, what was the purpose to make the show in the first place? Oh yeah, Warner Brothers Discovery, Mindy Kaling inserting herself into the field of the show and just being a cringe fest. Okay, I don't know if this video might get age restricted, because my recent videos have become awkward, confusing, and flat out just kind of embarrassing. I just don't know what to say. Oh yeah, Velma's sexuality. Velma can be whatever she wants, but she cannot be a boy, because, well, I mean, you know what? She can just be whatever sexuality she wants. She can be straight, she can be bi, she can be a lesbian. It doesn't even matter. There's a multiverse out there. And Velma is in there with her sexuality in the view, in the field, in embracing it. And that's fine. However, what I would say would be a canon sexuality for Velma would that she would be bisexual. And the thing is, she's also have romantic relationships with men, especially Shaggy. I mean, sure, she might have been a lesbian because maybe when she broke up with Shaggy, she needed to realize more about herself, and that would have been okay. But still, I think she would be bisexual. I mean, it's not really a problem for people to be bi. I mean, bi basically just means a male or female having more options, having a relationship with both a male and a female. I mean, that's totally fine. I mean, a person can literally have both, and that's fine. So what the hell? Why can't just make Velma bi? Is it really that simple? Okay, never mind. So, this is just going to be a confusing video, but just, I of course have to make this 15 minutes long because that's what I do here from now on. And I don't care what you think about it. Can you please? Okay, I just need to I now want this. Just let me take care of this. I would want this to be a room for me. However, it's like 5,080 coins. That's expensive. And I have like 9 coins. Okay. I love the... Oh my god. Never mind. I would want this to be a room, but it's expensive, so I can't buy it. Isn't Justin just the fluffiest werewolf you'll ever see in your life? I can pretty much hope so, even if the tail just looks weird. Bouncing like that. I mean, I literally do not know what else to say. But as for now, we should just ignore Velma. People should just drop the ratings, drop the critics, drop the score, and let the show die. Just let the show die and burn. And for Mindy Kaling to get her comeuppance because she's just an all-out terrible person. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, we're still stuck in January, even though it's no longer a problem for me. But the problem is that these things just happen out of nowhere, and it sucks. But when they're forgotten, we're completely happy about it, and then we move on to our normal lives. Okay, that's all for that I have for you today. See you in the next video. Bye.